Okay, so I finally grabbed. I got a new LED light, which is just a little black box. But someone on one of the Facebook groups was selling it, and it was like a good deal, so I couldn't say no. It's like $50. Yeah, has all those. I think you said one of them was kind of dim, or some of them was kind of dim. I don't know. I'll test them out and see. But then he also gave me like a LED DIY little kit. So there's some drivers. Then we have the different LEDs. There's this Cayenne. We got some different nanometers, 520, 660. So I guess I can kind of 460 here. There's different ones. This is, I'm not even sure what that is. And then they have these. I think there's a name on there somewhere. It says Cree. I thought it said Cree. But yeah, these are the, you can look on the, sorry. If you look on the actual thing, those are the Cree bowls. Well, I'm pretty sure these are the blue ones. He said he tried to get it all together to do it himself, but he just didn't have enough time, so just kind of threw it together with this. So this is gonna be another project for another time. This is gonna go on this tank right now. I'm just gonna put it in the front, and then I looked for like a couple weeks to get my T5 lights, and nobody really had the ones that I wanted. They had the Geisman, but they didn't have the ATI, the Blue Plus. So I shot up big show frags, because they're the only ones that had, well, another place had these, but they're the ones that had they were, I could order to my house, and it was the cheapest out of all of them. And then they even so when you order from these guys, if you order like over $100 or something like that, let's see. Yada yada. Thank you. I'll give you some feedback. Yeah, that's big show frags. But I got a free ICP test, which I thought was pretty cool. So I'm gonna send that in. It's the first time I'm kind of testing my tank, so we'll see. This is gonna be like the first control. Then I gotta do more. I guess I'll do it like every month, or I don't know, every couple months. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, then this is the packaging that I came in. What else did I get in here? Oh yeah, wholesale. Yeah, but where? Okay. Yeah, see, they do the fauna marine. They're big in the fauna marine, so this is how they do it. They send it in for you, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, see, so they send it to them. I think they're like the middlemen, but they'll kind of deal with it all for you and then give you the results. And I think they said, and if I was to send it myself, it would be a lot longer than for them to kind of do it. And this is the one I seen at the, remember I was talking at the coral show and I seen this kit? That's what I want to get. I want to kind of make my own food, but I bought one of these, the pumps. I bought one of the, I don't know what it is, rotifers or something like that. Yeah, I did got that. I don't know what this is. This is for trace elements and stuff. So yeah, this is to go with the ICP test. So the ICP will probably tell you exactly what of everything you need, and you can literally get down to the I don't know. Oh, sorry, this is what I got. Plankton. Ocean, I got ocean plankton. I think I got ocean plankton or fish plankton. But yeah, this is pretty good from them. And this lasts me almost 2 months, this one, because I got it. It says this is now what, December 18th. I was in the coral show October 20th, October 22nd. So yeah, I just finished it today. I just kind of like rinsed it all out with water and stuff. But yeah, it lasted me pretty long, and that was what, $30, so it's not too bad. And I was like a little bit in every time I fed. When I fed that little cup, I would kind of just pour a little bit in. So yeah, here's what I have in here. So let me kind of set you down for a second, guys. Sorry. Yeah. I'm not mad with all those peanuts. I'm not mad because these are very delicate. Okay, well guys, this was really packaged really nicely. There was like 4 different rolls. Oh, this is like 8, 9, 10 different rolls of this bubble wrap. Look at all that. Plus all my little packet peanuts. So yeah, I'm not worried at all about these being blown out, and these are still in the packages and everything. And even this cardboard is kind of heavy duty too. So I like that. But let me get these guys out. And here we are, my wonderful ATI Blue Plus. So I'm gonna put them in right now. Both of these are all Blue Plus. 2 Blue Plus, 4 Blue Plus. Okay. So I'm gonna put these guys in this tank. This is how my tank looks right now. A little bit dirty. Try to clean off the glass. I kind of just wanted to make this right now before I put the lights in. So forgive my glass and my rocks. I got a little bit of looks like slime algae. If you look here, I hope it's not cyano. So I was dealing with that in the other tank, so I didn't come over here, but yeah, it looks kind of wonky. It's in some areas like turfy, I guess. I don't know. Here is it, yeah, you can really see it looks like cyan over here, but I don't know. I don't want to disturb it too much. I kind of want to see what it does, but I definitely have to clean off my pumps. I want to get it away from that coral there because it's not good. It's kind of suffocating it. So maybe I'll just use a turkey baster and blast it away. But so, oh yeah, I didn't even tell you guys that last time I got a little carried away with some torches. So now this is my torch garden, but it doesn't look very good right now. So that's why I wanted to give you the before. So this is how it looks before with this. So this is supposed to be like purple tentacles, a green mouth, which you can kind of see, and then the white tips. One of these is like a dragon soul. One of these is like a New York Knicks. I believe it's the one that's a New York Knick. One of these is a dragon soul, and one of these is I think it's like a pink torch, or like a purple, just a purple torch or something. But these are all like crazy, like different variants. This is like a, what was it? Almost like, you know, like the almost like a dragon soul, but it was like kind of different. So these are similar to this one, but you can't see the colors on it, right? Even with this, one of these is supposed to be kind of like rose. These hammer, this is supposed to be a rose hammer. This is supposed to be like a golden hammer. This is a regular hammer, and yeah, you can kind of see differences, but like not really. And even in these SPSs, yeah, the color does look, well, obviously doesn't look good with me not focusing on the coral and just the algae in my tank. Let me see if I can get a decent spot. Not really. But yeah, well, one of these kind of looks like it's bleaching, so I want to see what the color is doing, and it looks under the UV, because maybe there's a different color that I'm not seeing and it's not bleaching, but it just looks like it's bleaching. But the other one's doing well. That one is encrusting, right? The Monty was sided. This Monty side is encrusting. This one here, I moved the, I guess, favela, whatever. Because I'm pretty sure it was stinging, because it has this longer stinging tentacles. And I think it was stinging this side of the green slammer, because you can see that side is all skeleton. So I moved it and kind of see what it wanted to do. It's not being stung anymore, so hopefully it comes back. And then the one at the back, I don't even know what that is, but yeah, it's starting to encrust the rock as well. You can kind of see on the side, so it's doing pretty good. This one, I got a bite taken out of it. It's starting to come back over the damage, but there's algae there all the time, so I gotta kind of stay on top of it and clean it off so it can kind of come back. Candy cane coral still got 2 heads. This one wants to split, but it's just still there. It's still in one, so we'll see how it does. Maganipora has a lot more like little like baby extensions. You can kind of see like at the bottom there, which I'm very happy about. This Monty here doesn't look like it's encrusting anywhere, but it's fell down a few different times, so I'm not too worried about him. That's probably the reason why. He's probably upset with me. And then my rest, as always, I think last time I counted, no, I'm just gonna focus. I think last time I counted like 5, and there's like 6 now, so another head, so that's good. And then an update on my fish. So I still have all the blue-eyed cardinals. The Antheas, so my disbar Antheas, I've been losing some, so I only have 4 left. So I lost, I believe, 2 to this pump, because some of them, they like to stay on top, and I don't know if it's because they were getting bullied, or it probably was because they're like kind of resting there and they look kind of beat up. And then the next couple of days, I seen them either, one of them I seen them on the pump, another one I kind of seen like down at the bottom here, just like struggling. One was like in this rock structure, like stuck in it, like just like struggling, like breathing, kind of like hiding. I think he got stuck, and then yeah, they just went from there. So I don't know, maybe the picking order is not, I don't know. These guys, the Marcias Antheas, have been picking on those as well. Like I've been seeing them like swim together, but like every once in a while, like I'll see them like just like turn to them, like get out of the way, you know. So I don't know if those guys are being picked on, or it's the male that's picking on everybody in the picking order within the group. But so 4 right now, I guess this is what I have, or what is what they want. I don't think I'll try, maybe I'll try with a little more, but I think they kind of like settled in. Even my cardinals, I haven't lost any, so it's not, I don't think, it's not been a nutrient thing. I've been feeding multiple times a day. I took out the automatic feeder, it didn't really work, and I wasn't really relying on it. So I just do 1 feeding in the morning, 1 feeding when I come home from work, and then 1 before I go to bed. So they do get 3 feedings a day. It's not like little, because I'm getting more and more fish. I also picked up the sand sifter. As you guys can see, my sand is looking a lot better. He doesn't really get to the back here, so there's a little bit of nastiness there. But I want to see if it's my camera or the glass that's making it so fuzzy. Well, that's a little better. But what else did I get? I got the orange spot goby, and I also got algae eating blenny. I don't know if you can see him there. There he is. See how he's been kind of doing his thing. Look at him, he's all fat, but he's got a lot of work to do. A lot more work to do. My Bellini tangs, he's getting bigger. I see him do his thing all the time. Doesn't really bother anybody, just does his thing. Then over here is my lavender tang. Foul fish. These guys for the most part, when I see them out and about, they're both kind of out together and about. There's times when the firefish like will hide all day, and the tang will be out all the time. Yeah, the tang's kind of getting to it. Like over here, you kind of most of it's kind of been blown off, but there's spots where he's been kind of picking too. It's gotten better. So I don't know. I'm gonna get like another. I'm gonna get a C here, I think. But yeah, he's doing a job. It's not. This isn't. I didn't get him to eliminate everything. I just want him to kind of control it, so it doesn't, like grow out of control. Well, this is like my refugium, right? So this is like nutrient. I want to be able to take nutrient out, but I don't want to, because all this stuff is so like soft. So if I can't. It's not like Kato. I can't just take a thing out and take it. Maybe if I just take a piece of rock out and scrub it, but then there goes bacteria. I don't think that's big of a deal. But yeah, it's not like Kato. I can't just take a thing out and do it. I'd have to like pick a piece off, and then it all like goes over the tank. So I have to get like another hose to suction out, because when I bought a sea cucumber and I had it in this tank, and for like 2-3 days it was over in this corner here and it wasn't moving, and I thought it was okay because it was like stuck up in the rock. I'm like, okay, because I put it down over here, and obviously it moved, right? And then it moved and it moved and it moved over to the rock, and usually they say they stick by the bottoms of the rock because all the detritus is there, and that's what he was doing. He was eating all the detritus. So I was checking on him a few days, and then one day I went to look, and he hasn't moved for like a day. Okay, and I looked again the next day, and he was looking like he was like getting like beat up or something. So I was like, okay, looking at like sea cucumbers, they can nuke your tank. So I just took my suction hose that I usually use to kind of clean out all this stuff. It's a smaller gauge hose, so I don't have it's not just gonna take out tons of water. I just need it to like take out like all the algae and stuff. Yeah, I used that to suck him out, and he was kind of like stuck in the middle, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not using this again, so I threw it out. So I have to get another one. But yeah, that's my little rant. So this is my before, what this thing looks like before. And I'm gonna put on the lights, and then I'll show you what it looks like after. Hopefully my torch garden looks way better. The hammers look better. You can actually see my rastas. And one more thing before I let you guys go. Don't mind the mess. This is my new project I'm gonna kind of get to. I want to build this frag tank. And I want to kind of plumb it this way into that. My sump here. Whatever, have this over. I'm gonna move this light over top of this. I'm gonna have these T5s or T8s. I don't even know what these are. But I'm gonna have these fluorescents over this, because that's all it really needs. It's dull. When I turn this off, this light, these are dull. So like that's the thing now. Just those lights on, and it looks really dull. Like even over here, it's like it's not even on. So most of the light you're seeing is from this light. So look at the big difference. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Maybe these lights come out, the T5s, maybe I can put them in this. I don't know if it's compatible or not, but we'll see. I don't even have just the one. This one in the back is not even on, because this only carries. So this one is a power source. This is a light. This is a light. I have two lights up here, and then the one here. Well, I have two down here, but one here. See, that one's not even on either. But this one kind of just illuminates down here. This is like my other sump. I have my dragon's breath, macroalgae, whatever, down here. Yeah. Small update. I'll be back with the change of lights. See if I can do. Let's see if I can do a decent transition. Hold on, ready? No, that's not good. That's the wrong side. Okay, ready? And this is it with the T5s installed. I didn't like the way that they looked just by themselves. So, well, first let me say I bought this light, and then I had this light on the glass. I mean the tops acrylic. The longer one was here, and then I had that wireless light here. But one, it melted the plastic here. I was sitting down on the couch and I'm like, what's that? What's that smell? And I looked up and I'm like, oh, maybe it's that. And I went to touch it. First of all, it was hot. And then I went to lift it up and yeah, I seen these little dimples and I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, that's not an option. So I got these lights. It's like little like LED bars. They're like a cayenne, like blue. So yeah, I'm really liking how they look. This is how the tank looks now. If you look, now you can actually kind of see what I see. Still not the greatest. Let me see if I can change. Oh, well, there goes my lights. Because I'm filming this so late, so let me just hold on. Let me turn them back on quickly. For my video. And so yeah, this is how I was messing with it earlier and I got it a lot better. Here, you know what I'm gonna do? Since I'm even getting glare, like you can see me on the tank, I'm gonna try and turn off these lights that I have on right now. Maybe that's a little better. Oh yeah. Still looks so grainy. I'm trying to focus it better. Okay, that's what it was. I was just in the wrong zoom. This is more like 3 times zoom. Yeah, you see now the corals. You can actually see the nice colors. Top is actually, you can see the green and the red polyps. You can see the green polyps in the Monty, the one below. You can see the green and the red in the Favia. You can even see like almost maybe blue in his mouth. The green slimer, you can definitely see the polyps in that. You can kind of see like the fluorescence of it. This definitely Monty down here, like white polyps almost. And this Monty that I have at the bottom, the green, I don't know if you can see. Maybe if I go a little closer, focus. He has there's like the skeleton or the encrusting part is almost red, and then the polyps are green, like a fluorescent green, especially under this light, which I'm definitely really liking. Yeah, and then onto my hammers over here. So yeah, that's my big colony. Just a regular hammer. The green stems, purple tips. And then over here, let's see how I can change this for you guys to see a little better. Still, I'm trying to adjust the video to kind of what I see, because this hammer, the first hammer, the hammer in the middle there, sorry Mr. Believe thing, it's like a gold, this down here looks gold here, but the one in the top looks like goldish, but like it has like, it looks like on a flower arrangement, and in the middle, like the middle circle, it's a lighter color, and then around the edge you can kind of pick it up, it's like a more like fluorescent, like teal, and then you can see like in the center there's like like highlights, but like I can't seem to focus on it so it will show up like that. This is too blue. That's too high. But you can kind of tell. Maybe if it focuses in a little better. Not really. It's not really focusing too well for me. But you can kind of see that different coloration down there. I'm trying to experiment with my camera a little bit here. So sorry if it's a lot different than what it used to. Then this is my, I think this is a war coral favia or something like that. You can see the fluorescence definitely. Let me go back down here. The reds and the greens in the middle, like it's like highlighter green, like the middle of it. This here, my 2 torches. This one, the one on the right, I believe I bought that one because it has the flat frag plug. That's the one I bought. New York Knicks, I think, but it doesn't look orange to me. It's the same as this one. This one was just the regular purple. This has purple and some of it's purple tips, but some of it's like a light pink tip. Maybe you can see there's some that's like light pink and some that's purple, and even like you can kind of see it looks like a frog spawn. Some of them are like bifurcating. Like in the middle there's one there. I think that one's pretty neat. And it was like it was a bigger head when I was at the coral show. So I was like, let me pick that one up. And then moving along, there's my dragon soul that's kind of looking a little better now, but it's in the, I moved it over here to right in the direction of my power head. If I can get him on the thing because I'm zoomed in so much. But yeah, so I think he's upset because he's not really extended too much. So I gotta maybe put him, I'm gonna put him up here with these guys or on this rock with this guy. But my Velimi Tang likes to just investigate things and topple things over. Like I have one candy cane cord that's on the ground right now that I need to pick up because it wasn't secure, and he just kind of went over and nudged it. I'm sure he did. It wasn't anybody else in this thing. And then here's my torch. I wouldn't even say a garden. This is my torch. This is maybe a little torch garden, you know, a little flower box, you know, torch box. But this here, this is a torch forest. Look at all them. There's like at least 100 here that I counted. And yeah, it's crazy. Now you can kind of really see the green mouth. So they have the green mouth. It has like a light purple stem, kind of. Some of them look like brownish. Some of them look more green. You can kind of, you know, see the different differences in them. But the stems, the end of the stems, they're like a light blue. I don't know if it's not showing up here. It looks white on the camera for you guys. But some of them look blue in the bottom here. Some of them looking more blue. Yeah, that's my forest. Can't really back up because once I started recording, it's in this zoom. So slowly back up and show you guys just the whole thing. It takes up the whole rock. And then I have, obviously my auntie is here. I have I think this is another dragon soul. Get up a decent amount. Maybe I can get down closer to put it in. Yeah, it's my glass that's dirty. It's not letting me focus properly. But yeah, here that's another dragon soul. And then here was what did I get this as? I think this was a pink torch, or this purple, again another purple torch with like green tips. I can focus on this better if my hand stops shaking. Yeah, they're doing good. It's as you can see, this one's splitting already. The one underneath is I believe is starting to split or wants to split. Yeah, all these guys are just going crazy. I've noticed that these ones on the bottom here, whoa, they're super large. Like this one here is like almost looks like a mushroom, like one of those hairy mushrooms. I wouldn't even if you told me that was a torch and you took a picture of it, I would say that's not a torch. But yeah, the skeleton tells you different, right? But yeah, these ones at the bottom are really nice, fluffy. They're like puffed out. You can kind of see like all of them are almost that way. Right, then yeah, you can see like it's starting to split there. This is my tank from the side, leopard wrasse, all my antheas, my blue chromis. So yeah, to see the blue eyes on them, see that when they hit the right angle, you can see them glisten. As I was saying, those blue eyes gonna look nice when the blue comes. They look nice. And then this, my Velimi tang, when he's not angry, you can see those blue freckles on his face. So I like those. Those come out now with the blue more. You can kind of glisten and shimmer. And then I'm kind of upset about this guy. Maybe I should move him. But my Galaxia. So I'm scared to clean the bottom because I scratched the tank with one of the things I clean it with, because I was cleaning the bottom and I think sand got into one of it. So now I stay like an inch away. So if I can, I'll come in with like something else, but I haven't really done the bottoms yet as of filming. But this, yeah, maybe I can. Yeah, my Galaxia, it's not really super colored. And when I bought him, no, camera's not gonna go. But maybe you can see the colors a little better. When I got him, it was like Christmas colors. My camera skills suck, guys. I'm sorry. I'm zoomed in way too much. I'm trying to get a nice shot and then focus it and everything. I'm excited about my lights. I got this not new app, but I discovered like Samsung. There's like a pro feature. So now I'm just filming in, instead of having a filter, like I missed at the camera show, I have my white balance all the way up so I can kind of like adjust all that stuff while I'm filming right now. But the focus, yeah, it's not doing me any good. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm a little concerned with. So I want to move. I'm gonna move him, but I'm still scared that he's gonna sting everybody. But he hasn't. They have been good here. So I know his stingers aren't that long. So maybe I can put him somewhere knowing that. Maybe I'll put him down here by the cave, my little cave into the Galaxia, and this one you still can't really tell. Maybe now a little bit, but the like brightness of the light is like outshining like the subtleness of like the different color changes. But you can kind of see it in some of them. I'm just ranting at this one. And then my Rastas. Now see my Rastas look good, you know. You see it there. Let me focus on them. But yeah, they're doing good. I remember last time I think I counted 5. I have 6 now. Just 3 in the front, 3 in the back. I don't have it glued or anything down, and it keeps getting knocked down, so it should be more. And I need to dose. Before I was dosing iodine. And iodine is supposed to be really good for zoas, so I need to get some iodine, and maybe that'll make them blow up a little more. Get some Rastas in the tank. Get them Rastas to take over the world. So yeah, those my surprisingly, in all my years of reefing and how many tanks I've kept, this is the first time I've ever had Rasta frags. And it's funny because when I don't know if I had it on the video when I was at the Reef show, but when I got it from one of the vendors, cause I had all my I had my beanie on. And when I bought the Rastas, I asked him, said, you can't give me a discount, a Rasta for a Rasta discount. So, you know, it gave me a little, I think I got them for like, I think they're at 15, it gave me like $10 or whatever. But I got a few extra things from him. I think I just got this and I believe the Galaxia. And then my flower pot got knocked down, but here seems to be doing well. And it's kind of embedded in the sand, so he's not gonna knock it down again. So I just kind of left it there. So I don't really want to be touching it too much because I know Ghanis are finicky. And then my Candy cane is there. It's knocked over. I have to pick it up. So it's definitely gonna be mad at me, but yeah, it's down there. But yeah, that's my corals for now. That's how they look. That's how the tank looks. Can't really zoom out to show you guys the whole thing. I have to back up. Still trying to figure this out. Yeah, that's that side because I can't give you the whole thing. That's the middle. My little torch garden, my torch forest, my antheas. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys my diamond goby's been doing really well. He's changed his burrow from on the other side of the tank. Now he's changed over here, so he's cleaning up this side. So this side's been really good, but now this side has been neglected. So this side getting a little, gets all the algae on the grass, on the sand and stuff. This might be cyano algae, because if you look on the glass, you can kind of see like a red tint to it. So I'm kind of maybe battling it again, but that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. You know, this comes with the territory. After maybe lower my not lower my nutrients. I have to. Well, yeah, I do. I should, but increase my flow. So when I increase my flow, that should help. It should help. It definitely should help. And then onto my fish here. Everything's been pretty good. I surprisingly have not stilled my blue-eye cardinal fish. Looking lovely in the blue light with the blue eyes. But yeah, none of them's been lost. They're nice and fat and healthy, doing really good. Moving on, my Volimi. Yeah, I already talked about my Volimi tank. Moving on to the next tank. This one. Okay, hold on. Let me zoom out for you guys, but I gotta end the video. So, okay, we're back. Okay, so this is my display refugium, and my lavender tang has been doing a number, quite a number on all the algae. I've been taking out all the ones that's loose, so I've been just taking like a hose and just like into my sump, just slowly, just taking it all out what I can, and it's like. It's still messy, but like this is Refugium. I still want the algae. This is like a Refugium turf scrubber kind of thing, because there's still like turf algae. There's all type of algae. I don't have any display algae yet. I have display algae down there, but it's not a display Refugium yet. It's still a work in progress. It's really what it is. It's a double-decker sump. You know what I mean? It's a double-decker sump, but this is just a sump I can kind of look at. You know, this is for like live rocks and whatever. You know, like if I want to move something over, like I look like it was supposed to be like my frag tank, but for me to be in all this all the time and go over the tank, you know, it was too much. I assumed, because I already was fragging and doing all these things, and that's why I wanted to set up this right here, my new tank, my new frag tank. This is let me try and turn this down. Maybe it's not as bright, I don't know. But yeah, this is, nope. Let's try to go back up. Yeah, that's blue. Let's turn on the white light for a bit, just to show you guys the tank. Well, yeah, that's on my little frag rack already set up. I threw this media bag in here because it's not plumbed. Right, it's not plumbed at all. I just threw some water in here and threw salt in, and then I had the pump going to kind of mix it. But then I was going for like 2-3 days, and like I smelled like something. So I'm like, I was gonna put my protein skimmer in there. I'm like, you know what? Let me just see if I'll throw in like a rock. And I was like, wait, I have a media bag. So I threw in a media bag and like the next after I came home from work. I threw it in the night before. Came home from work and yeah, no smell. So definitely some good bacteria I have in there. So yeah, I didn't think it really mattered too much because it's just all gonna go into here anyways. But I'm like, I don't want to like not nuke the tank, but just push something that's gonna cause maybe a spike, like cause it to like an ammonia spike. Cause if it's just going like that, and there might have been like dead stuff on my frag rack from before, which is what I might think. Cause even like there's like vermin snails that I gotta like peck off and stuff. I know they're dead. I don't see them. Like I've been watching them for a while. And then even like here on the ground, there's I've seen a few like asteria snails. There's like I think that was it. There's one here too, yeah. There's a asteria starfish. I don't know how to say that. But yeah, it's all dead. So I'm like, let me put some bacteria in there because I don't want it to cycle and start this cycle or mess something up, whatever equilibrium that I'm going. I know it's a huge volume of water compared to just what this is, alright, but you never know. So, and then yeah, so like I said, what I was gonna do, I moved that light that was over top of this tank from before, then I moved it over here. Well, first I moved it all over here and I didn't like the way anything was going and it was dangerous. So then yeah, I switched it up. I moved it here, this here. I honestly have like T-bar like ceilings, like like they have in like the offices. So I kind of had to MacGyver something. It's like zip tied to here, to there, to there, to there, to there. I should be more professional about it because I do renovations for a living. I am a carpenter, so but it works. I'll get to it later, and like I'll make something of it. Like when I find the materials, get the materials, it's no big deal. But like right now, that's what it is. It's decent for what it is. And then I ran this cord through, because again, it's just T-bar ceiling. So I ran it through the ceiling, and then it comes out over here in my window frame, and then goes down. Then it plugs in over there. And then I don't know if you can see outside. I redid my window, that's why it doesn't look too good. So I had a window from work, which is why I say, if I come across the materials, then I'll just throw it in. It's no big deal. I had a window that fit here, and this is double pane compared to my other window, which was single pane, and the window was like, even the mechanism it didn't even lock because it's a single pane of glass. You slid across and then like tracks of wood. So this was the same. So I just switched it out, and yeah, that's why it doesn't look the greatest, even though everything here doesn't look the greatest. I'm not everything has to be pristine, has to work. I want it to work, and if it's functional, it's practical, it's good for me. Just like my auto top off setup, it's just gravity fed right into there. That's it. And any nothing else really, the upgrades that I did. Sorry, my lip kind of cracked. Yeah, but down here what I want to do is shout out to Larry, the guy who I got these lights off of, these the LED bars. Cause when I was talking to him, he was trying to like basically getting out of the hobby for a little bit. So I was talking to him, and he's like, I was gonna grab something else off him because he was selling a return pump. Because I wanted to upgrade all this stuff, right? To have one with this return pump here, fuel my UV sterilizer and everything, and then have another return pump just to just to carry everything back to the main display, my display refugium, and then my frag tank. So I was asking him about it. He's like, oh, I already sold. He's like, oh, I have a mag pump at home, mag drive pump at home. He's like, you can have it. I was like, oh, really? So yeah, so then he said I can have that. So I got this for free, the mag drive pump. So I'm just having have it soak in water because it was like encrusted. He was using it for to mix his salt. so it was just all like had all the salt stuff on it, all the residue. So all that, and then he gave me this manifold, which I'm gonna implement under here. So I'm gonna tell you that in a second. Hold, if I can, when I get it all figured out. This return. It's gonna go in place of the return that I have in here now, because what I've realized is that the one that I have, this tube here, it is way too big. So I'm gonna definitely repurpose all this, and this is all my MacGyver garbage. Well, my little MacGyver setup here. It's gonna change. It's gonna look a little better. It's not gonna look the greatest still, but it's gonna look a little better. And then coming down from the display Refugium, I'm gonna have the same return. It's gonna go. I think I'm gonna raise it because this comes down in like a little U because of how rigid it is down there, and then it comes up. So I'm gonna raise it up so it just comes almost like down at a little angle instead of a U, so I can pump it back up instead of pumping it down, and so I don't lose so much pressure. So this is gonna be, now this return is gonna be at the end of the manifold, because the manifold is gonna sit basically, if I can move the light, basically right here above this black drain that I have from the display tank. It's gonna go all the way across, and then I'm gonna have those 3 things here. I don't have any use for this first 2, but as you said, manifold, you'll find a use for it after. So I'll probably do something with maybe an algae scrubber or something in here. But yeah, so I'm gonna have that go there, and then the main display, I'll have, like I said, that first return. So I'm gonna switch, and then this over here, I don't know, I'm just gonna go into my collection, back in my collection. And then so what I have here with this return pump is just going to control the UV sterilizer and all of the rest of my mechanical filtration, and then it's just gonna loop right back into the sump. I was thinking of maybe what I want to do maybe later is have it from the sump, just to have redundancy, so I still have 2 return pumps to my tanks, to go from the UV sterilizer and everything, not back into my sump, but back into more into the display, and then into my display Refugium 2. So in the event that this fails, or sorry, the mag drive fails, which they're bulletproof, but if something was to happen, I still have circulation, I still have power, I still have aeration, oxygen going to my tank is still circulating. So that's an afterthought. But right now, what I want, because I'm going through all the stuff that I have right now, just kind of like going through everything, like all my little odds and ends and stuff, and I don't have enough to change this. And sorry, where does it go? This braided wire here, that's what goes from the back of the UV sterilizer, comes back behind my tank, and then goes to here. I could do for this first tank, but I want to do for both. I don't want to just no, we'll see. I'm gonna leave it there open-ended, so I know I have to toy with it. If I just have it here, then I'll be like, oh, it's good enough. So we'll just keep it there, so I have the space and know to like move, mess with it. Well, yeah, that's my plans for that. And then he also gave me this line here, like black tubing, like 10 feet. So this is gonna be my return back to my frag tank, and I'm gonna basically run it right underneath this and then zip tie it here. I know this is low, this is like in my window. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run it right across this middle bar here. I can't see any other way, because if I run it lower, I can't, it's not gonna be, it won't be high enough to then come back up over this here. It's the only way maybe I can do that if I come along the front and go into the sump, but I want to go into the back, so it's like it's not that, yeah, my tank is not crazy organized, but like that's just crazy. So to do that, yeah, and then it would be right in this window here, and then when I open the window, this will be suspect to the cold or whatever temperatures outside too, like my drain pipe. So having it up here, it's the same thing, but having it up there, it's almost out of the way, and then I'm gonna put like a shelf or something to kind of like hide it, and then I'll have a shelf here for different things that I need, which I'm definitely gonna need more stuff. Working space over here. I made this cabinet here to do like all my fragging and all that stuff. So I have my baskets and everything, and I put a light, put a plug so I can get like the plug in the Dremel and everything, but I didn't want, so I had a plug at the bottom down there, like down there somewhere, but I didn't want to have it down there and put something on the wall and deal with it, whatever. So I bought this plug. It's like a what's it called, GFO plug or whatever. So if something was to trip, this plug will trip, and I can reset the plug itself. So I thought that was a little better than it's what you have in like your washroom or your kitchen and stuff because of the water. So I'm like, yeah, let's do that. And so yeah, that's my little fragging station here. And now I can turn on the light because it's different. But yeah, I'm gonna put down like a sheet when I frag or whatever. Have my glasses, my thing and everything. And I seen a video that some guy had like a camper sink, and on this side it was like a tub, and he had like running water. What he had it plumbed to his sump, right? So the return pump. So maybe that's what one of the parts of the manifold would be for. Well, he had it coming from his sump. Well, whenever he did fragging, he had a line going from his sump to this table kind of he had. So it was like almost like a table like this, and then the end was like a tub. So then he ran the water here, and then he ran the return back to his sump. So whenever he was fragging everything, he just dumped the water. Put it back in here, and it wasn't stressed or anything, and it was just basically going back into his tank instead of taking it, going over getting water everywhere, putting it back in the tank and then taking another piece out and going back. He kind of had everything laid out, and his tank was right there, what he needed, right? So yeah, I'm thinking that's why I moved what I had here, and I moved it over there. So I'm thinking of putting like a tub or something, like some implement something like that there, because we're for fragging, definitely gonna be a lot of water and everything. So what I want to do is have a mat that's waterproof or something, and like have it like raised or whatever. So whenever I put on here, I can kind of like push it away and push it on here and get away, push it back in the tank. Definitely have like a filter and a micron filter here, so whatever goes in here, the bad stuff doesn't go back in the tank. But yeah, I definitely thought that was a good idea. I'm gonna link the video if I can find it again on it, because yeah, I thought that was really neat. I think he's from Australia, so it was like a camping Australia thing for like cleaning fish. I think it was like a fish cleaning station. Yeah, I'm not gonna be cleaning fish. I'm gonna be fragging coral. So basically the same thing that you would need, right? Yeah, my phone's gonna die. I think I'm gonna let you guys go there. This is my little update here. This year I'm trying to make shorter videos, but I just ramble like always. So that's my next thing. My next video hopefully is fragging. I'm gonna be fragging these torches, and I'm gonna frag the torches, and I'm gonna put them in the frag tank, and a little bit of the actual, first the actual plumbing of the tank, because I think this ran long enough. So it's just gonna be like a little update, and then my next video will be of me implementing all what I said about the manifold and all the plumbing and different stuff, and then after that, maybe I'll do a fragging video. So hopefully the next couple videos are a little shorter. I know I said that before and they were long again, but I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Happy reefing, and see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, later.